Broadcasting from Ocean West Studios in America's finest city, this is Tonight in San Diego. This week's guests from Silk Road Productions, Dennis Michael Broussard. And tonight's music guest, Mimi Zulu. And here's your host, David Clark!
Hello, San Diego! How you guys doing tonight? Doing good? Yes! Ooh, what a way to represent the city, right? Right? Even though it's betraying us with this horrible weather. How dare you, San Diego, water your plants. I'm excited for Super Bowl this weekend. Trish, you excited? T-Lin, yeah?
Yeah, you know, I'm a Chicago fan because I was born in Chicago. So, you know, and then I got the Chargers. So it's like, you know, neither are playing. But it's still a Super Bowl, so I think I'm going to go watch.
True.
I think I'll watch. Maybe.
I'm like one of those, like, I pretend to watch, you know, like until the playoffs happens. I'm like, oh yeah, that thing, you know, so you probably know like way more things and stuff about that. But I am a Chargers fan because I'm from here. I feel like if you're not, those people who are from here and then they say they like some other team like Green Bay, I'm like, how dare you? Like, who are you? You're not from here. My parents once went there, so I like them. So I'm like, for college, no, they went there. I'm like, okay, do you know where that is? So we've got a great show lined up tonight. I'm super excited. We've got some fantastic guests. But before we do that, the local headline. All right, so who watched the Grammys this week? You guys see the Grammys? Yeah. Or if you didn't, it's fine. I'm sure you watched the highlights. It was, you know, there were some really cool performances, and then there were some really cruddy ones too. I'm not gonna lie. It was a mess. It was a mess. In fact, Taylor Swift, she even thought that she won. She was like, oh my gosh! And then it turned out it was not even sounding like her album name. So I don't know where she got that from. But I haven't seen someone that confused and scared since Stevie Wonder tried to feel what Daft Punk looked like. Just like, is this the future? A Japanese alternative healer did a controversial experiment recently on 2 jars of rice. He wanted to see, he said that he believes that, you know, what you say and how you think affects the world around us. So he had 1 jar of rice and he wrote, I love you. And then on the other jar of rice, he wrote another thing. And so the first jar, he thought about it and put all his energy into it, and it fermented and gave off a pleasant aroma. On the other jar, which he wrote Lindsay Lohan, after a day, developed chlamydia. So developed venereal disease on that one. So yeah, it was sad. It only took a day. It's not good. The Union Tribune is now talking about this crazy weather. It's January. Why is it raining? And they're saying, hey, don't worry. You know, look, guys, don't worry. Anyway, that's just reminding me. He said, you know, don't worry. Sunny weather is coming for us, and so are waves at the beach. In other news, we live in San Diego. So, just in case you didn't know where you were and why you spend $1,200 for a studio. That's my story. California is also debating whether or not to make it mandatory for kids to attend kindergarten. Kids, I don't know if you even knew that, but kids don't actually have to go to kindergarten. So they're saying whether or not they should. Well, advocates of it say kids miss out on a bunch of important things, and they start up a lot later than kids who go to kindergarten if they don't. So they miss out on things like reading, of course, and important speech, and also the vitality of eating your boogers and glue together, which is just like a delicious treat all the time. And why wouldn't you? That little kid, oh, where did they find that? Just like, did you guys hear about that abandoned ship too that was floating around the Atlantic, and it's supposed to have a bunch of rats on it that are cannibalistic and eating each other? Did you hear about that? It's craziness. So yeah, there's this abandoned ship floating around the Atlantic right now. It's headed toward Great Britain. This is not a joke. It's containing they believe, cannibalistic rats that have been feasting on each other. So they were worried about that, but now scientists are saying, hey, look, this ship's been out there for a year. There's no fresh water. These rats would have died out long ago, so no worries. In other headlines, a ghost ship full of the ghosts of cannibalistic rats is headed toward Great Britain. Run! Run! Virginia! Virginia, run! Run! Thomas, come find me! The rats! Thomas, come find me! Virginia, don't let go! Come, find me in the garden. We'll die together in the garden. That's how I figure it'll happen, at least. Poor Britain. It's almost as bad as my accent. And finally this week, we have our favorite person to talk about, Justin Bieber! He's like, what am I going to do this week? Egg someone's house, almost get arrested. Turn myself in, that's new. No one does that. Not even Lindsay, all right? So he turns himself in. Now he's, I guess, in jail somewhere in Toronto. I don't know. Anyway, there's a petition. I don't know if you guys signed it, but for 100,000 signatures to get Justin Bieber deported. Yes, deported. And so now that they've actually done this, they have to actually review it and see if they want to deport him, which is even crazier. So under Canadian law, if he is deported back, of course, he'll have to be sacrificed to the Sarlacc from Return of the Jedi. I wonder what they did to Rob Ford. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. There was no Leia there to care. That's why I was saying. Anyway, you guys, we have a great show ahead of us tonight. We've got Mimi Zulu here. And of course, Mr. Dennis Michael Broussard. And we'll be back right after this. All right, San Diego, we have a fantastic show ahead of us, and I'm very, very excited. Here in the studio, we have Mr. Dennis Michael Broussard. And of course, our lovely musical guest will be Mimi Zulu. But first, before we get to all of them, we have a segment that we're bringing back, the first segment we're bringing back ever, called Kill It with Fire! All right, so we're gonna need our audience's participation for this one. Are you guys ready? You guys all excited? Okay, awesome. Me too, me too, me too. So what we're gonna show you on this screen, we're gonna show you 3 different images. These are all from Google Image Search. And based on these, you are going to decide which of these you would kill with unyielding hellfire. What this means, of course, is that the other 2 will survive, unfortunately, but you'll be so relieved that that other one is dead that you're okay with that. All right, let's show the first image up there. You got that one? So this is a new craze going around San Diego, actually, believe it or not. It is for beauty, evidently. I don't really get it. I love how that woman just has a snail just chill on her lip. She doesn't even care. Like, Kathy, just sit back, relax, and let me rub my snail on your face. Make sure you get my upper lip, Susan. I feel like I could use your snail trail all over it. Like, what is this about? I bet you get zits from that. I just have a feeling. All right, and then again from the Grammys, the next up is going to be this image. I don't know, did you see him walking on the red carpet? Yeah, this is Clown from Slipknot. This is actually the red carpet picture. That's that thing showed up there. Kill it. Kill it now. I love that he just thought that was socially acceptable. Let's just wear this. I heard that Robin Thicke immediately tried to jump on him as soon as he saw him. He's like, let's twerk. I'm just afraid that if we kill this thing with fire, it won't die. It'll just come back, like, grab our ankle. All right, we got one more, our final one. Here, we just got to show that one. Burn the balls. I think it's looking for its precious. Now I understand why Bob Barker's always saying, spay and neuter your cats. I can see also the guy from Jurassic Park, shoot her! Shoot her now! But clearly that's a male. So that wouldn't be accurate. All right, you guys, so only one can be destroyed. So we have to figure this out. Which one are we gonna kill, all right? So I'm gonna bring these images back, audience, all right? And what I need you guys to do is scream as loudly as you can, kill it now, and that will be the one that we will burn away forever, okay? So, sorry you guys have to see these one more time, but only one. This needs to happen, all right? It'll be deleted from the internet, all in existence, and if you Google it, search it again, you'll be able to show your friends. All right, let's show snail facial. Anybody want to kill that one? No? Okay, so you're gonna probably sign up for that. Go to Sally's Beauty Salon. Do you guys got snails? All right, what about Grammy Clown? What about Smeagol Cat?
Kill it!
Which one would you, the real question, which one would you rather have above your bed while you woke up? I'd rather have the cat too. Come here, Mr. Mitten Face. All right, so I think the clearer winner is definitely going to be Grammy Clown! You must burn the Grammy Clown! Did you guys enjoy that one? Do you like that one? I mean, this is mean, but I do hope the 5-year-olds saw that clown thing because I had to see it as a movie when I was 5 and I'm scared for life. So, you know, I don't want there to be clowns for future generations either because I might be around for a while. So no more clowns, say no to clowns, all right? So when we come back, we're gonna have a very special guest with us. Dennis Michael Broussard is here. We shall be back after this.
My name is Dennis Michael Broussard, and I produce events with my company called Silk Road Productions. The kind of events my company does are a lot of community events. We created the Asian Cultural Festival, and we created the Asian Music Festival. One of the things that we focus on with our events is just a sense of community empowerment. We work a lot with the youth, and we train them in ways that enhance our own events, and at the same time they can take the skills that they've learned from working with us into a future career for themselves. I love what I do because of the difference that I feel I am making in the community, and I want to continue doing what I can to help empower the API community in San Diego.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Dennis Michael Broussard! Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on the show.
You're getting catcalled out there. You are a celebrity.
Yeah, they're all guys.
Ain't no shame when you're playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it from wherever it's coming from. So this is exciting.
You like? Yeah. You like it? You like it? We have the city here. It's authentic.
Yeah,
this is an
totally
actual
cool.
window
That
out
is a
to.
window.
Yeah. You can.
Wow.
Not an illusion.
Yeah, I was on the other side of that window.
Yeah. Where? Down there, below.
I was in that room where the lights are on with the other guests.
I'm in the one with the lights are off, looking into that room with the lights on. So how you been?
I'm good. I'm still a little jet lagged.
Where did you come from?
I just spent the last 5 weeks touring throughout Asia. I started had a day in Japan, then I was volunteering at an orphanage in Indonesia, and then I spent a couple days in Singapore, then I went to the south of Thailand, spent a week in Beijing, then 5 days in the Philippines. I went to the presidential palace over there, and I went swimming with whale sharks.
I want to do that so bad.
It's so cool. It's so fun. Those things are like 30 feet long.
Can you explain that? So like okay, it's in a pool Or do you go? Okay, I thought you just said that. I thought you just said that, and I'm like, how? And I'm like, blackfish. But you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that was mean, you know, like, you know. Anyway, sorry. Well, no, but is it really in a? Is it really?
It's in the ocean.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
You take a boat ride. No, it's.
I was like, they have a pool with whale sharks. I was like, what?
It's not like SeaWorld.
But do you have to be able to scuba dive to do that, or do you?
You have to be able to know how. You have to know how to swim.
Swim.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
They just drop you in the middle
like,
of the sea.
Just right up to one.
You probably won't see much doing that.
Really? So you can snorkel. So this is where?
That was off the coast of Donsol in the Philippines.
Okay, the Philippines. So that's where I'm going. Okay, cool. So sorry, I made this all about whale sharks, but really it's about you did some awesome traveling. You did some really beneficial stuff.
Yes, I spent time in an educational orphanage center in Indonesia, and then I went to a build site for this organization called Gawad Kalinga. They're kind of like an international Habitat for Humanity. Oh, wow. So I went to a build site to talk with them about how we can get more international interaction between like the United States, San Diego in particular, and that organization in the Philippines.
Perfect. That sounds awesome. I know
it was an epic trip.
And the coolest thing too, I love seeing. I mean, I grew up in Rancho Penasquitos, and so many of my friends are Filipino, and it's just like, and I feel like I feel like a huge chunk of our city, you know, is Asian Pacific Islander.
It is
and like,
huge.
So, and you were saying previously that you kind of feel like, and I would agree with you, it's kind of, sort of like an invisible community. Like it's like not on the representing our billboards and all that stuff.
It is the Asian American community, depending on your sources, the census or whoever, is between 14 to 17% of the city. That's almost like 1 in 5 people.
That's a huge amount.
And it's kind of an invisible community because you don't see them highlighted anywhere. They're not on TV. They're not in the magazines. They're not really represented in elected officials or politicians, or they're not visible as leaders of businesses or anything like that. But they're out there. They contribute to the economic drivers, the cultural diversity, everything that's going on in the city. If you're a part of a population that's 1/5 of the city of San Diego, the 6th, 7th, 8th largest city in the nation, that's a pretty good chunk of people.
Yeah, it's a ton of people. So that's fantastic what you're doing too. And the events are really popular all around town.
Yeah, we're getting bigger. We're getting some of our events bringing in 20,000+ people. We do all kinds of stuff. We do festivals. We got a lot of those coming up. We do fundraisers for a lot of nonprofits. We do a lot of good work out there.
That's fantastic, and I know I mean, you've been doing this for a bit in San Diego, and I know that these productions, they really take a toll on you, especially when you first start out, right?
Yeah.
And I heard a story. I know you're such a nice guy sitting here, but I heard a story that you were not always a perfect angel on your first days. You had like you had the incident at the aircraft carrier.
I don't know where you guys get the information from, but yeah,
we find
you guys have your sources. Yeah, so in my early days, before I was able to keep my composure and just like now if there's a fire, I'm like, okay, I got that. We got that. In my head, I might be like, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna get out of this?
Right.
But I'm like, I got that. But back in the day, I wasn't like that. I wasn't like, we got this. So it was an event. We were doing an award show on the USS Midway. And everything was going wrong, just everything. The clients, they weren't helping out to make things better. Everything was just not going right, and I was frantic. I'm sweating and I'm yelling, and I'm running back and forth, and I'm trying not to let any of the attendees or the audience see me. But at the same time, I'm so irate and mad that I almost don't care. And I'm on my headset, my radio headset, and I'm yelling. I'm like, F this, F that, where the F is this, where F, F, F. Everything's like F this. Like that was my adjective of the day, Effin', effin'.
Why didn't you choose like G or H? Why did you choose F?
My degree of angriness was just at the F level.
Okay.
So, like after the fact, I find out that one of the radios that we had didn't have the headset. When you have the headset, yeah, you only hear it from the earpiece. It didn't have the earpiece on, so it was blaring out of the radio itself, and it was on our registration table. So all the volunteers could hear it. Everyone, all our guests, all our dignitaries, all our special guests, they were approaching. They hear, F this, F that guy, F this, F. And I'm like, when they told me this, I'm like, why didn't you turn off the radio? And they were like, they thought that you were trying to scare the volunteers into working harder. And I'm like, what? Turn the effing radio off.
Work harder for free. Like, what is that? Like,
so when they told me that, I was like, oh my God, that's so awful. I'm never going to work in this city again.
And clearly that happened. No, but but you're here, and I mean, and that's the thing, you know. And I think we kind of fished that story up just to show, like,
you guys are good.
Well,
I don't know how that surfaced.
Well, you're here. You're very diplomatic. I'll say, like, you're representing a group of people a lot of times when you're traveling and etc. But you have a lot of character, and you have a lot of interesting. I mean, your Halloween costumes.
Oh my God!
Searched.
Really?
There. We got to show. Do we have those? I want to see.
You guys are too good. Where did you get this?
This guy. Look at that.
All right, that was I
don't even know which one's you.
Guess.
I think you're Malice in Wonderland.
All right, that is me. I was
cool. What is this about?
This is Halloween, and
what's it called though? Like,
we are the. I don't know how liberal I can be with my language here, but we are the Disney Kiss B words.
And then what's the? Oh, I love that one though.
Oh wow, you guys! Where did you guys find these?
It's on your website.
Is one of you Facebook friends with me? One of you guys are Facebook friends with me.
You have some awesome, but see, you have tons of fun at what you're doing.
That's Pimp Jesus. If you're religious, I apologize if you're religious. Oh no.
Konnichiwa, Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that's my swears like a Sailor Moon. I was speaking in character. This was my voice that night.
Oh, I love it. What is that?
Oh, that was the last minute thrift shop store shopper Halloween costume. I just bought everything that was orange and black.
Well,
wow.
You guys, come on, give it up for that. Come on. Embarrassing. You left us embarrassed.
I don't know where you guys found that. I'm a little embarrassed right now. Am I red?
We should have started off with those. Just like had you walk in. No video. Like, we were gonna show your video, but instead,
yeah, that guy
here's partially nude images of yourself. You didn't know we're out in the internet.
The PBS local hero is a cross-dresser.
I want there to be more cross-dressers though who are PBS local heroes. I'm not gonna lie. I
might be a population of one right now. That nobody knew about.
So you have some cool projects coming up, and May 10th. Tell us what's happening.
May 10th.
Yes.
May is it's a federal distinction nationally known as Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, the entire month of May, and we have the 5th annual Asian Cultural Festival coming up on Saturday, May 10th. Hope you guys can all come. It's a free event. Free event, sure. And it's like a passport to Asia. You can go to as many countries, if not more, than I just went to, all in one area. And in fact, we're doing something pretty exciting this year that's never been done. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with the Asian district, like Convoy Street, where all the Asian restaurants are.
Where do you think I get all my food?
So we're actually going to shut that street down. Never been done.
You're not going to close my boba, are you?
No, none of this.
Okay, good.
Boba's still there.
We're good.
Everything's still there, but we are going to close the street down, and we're all going to get our Asian on. You guys are all invited. If you're not Asian, you're Asian that day, and we'd love to have you there.
Cool. I love it. T-Lyn, are we going? Yeah. You can be Asian that day. Okay, cool. We'll be there.
Great.
For sure.
You're all invited.
Awesome. Thank you. And you're all invited too. Come along. We'll hang out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Thank you so much, by the way, for coming on today. I really appreciate it. For Mr. Dennis Michael Broussard. All right. When we get back, we will be talking to the lovely Miss Mimi Zulu.
I know sometimes
welcome, welcome. Sit. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Your hair looks fantastic.
Thanks, so does yours.
Oh, thanks. I just shaved it today myself, you know. I actually kind of used to have hair like yours, believe it or not. I was a fro hawk.
I've had hair like yours.
Oh, really? Okay, well, there you go.
I
Were you inspired by Britney? I'm just,
No.
You're like, I'm gonna do it too.
I did it first.
You did it
I
first.
went
Okay,
crazy
so
way before she did.
that's the perfect answer. I'm not gonna lie. So how's 2014?
It's new.
New. Are you hoping it's better than last year, or is it okay if it's the same as last year, or would that be a horrible idea?
It could never be the same.
Okay, that's true.
It'll be better.
So it'll be better. It'll be better. More special, unique, all those fun things. Cool. So you've been doing the local thing for a bit in San Diego, right? How do you like that? How do you like the scene here?
It's interesting.
Yes?
Yes, it's different.
Are you from here?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, and how long have you lived in San Diego?
Maybe 7 years.
7 lucky years. Okay.
7. Yeah, good number.
Well, the cool thing is we're close to other places like LA, Vegas, things like that. I don't know if you like to play there, but
I like San Diego. I like the laid backness, and I love all the people I've been meeting. So
for sure,
Yeah, it's
definitely,
great.
definitely, yeah.
look at your show. This show is so fun. I mean, it wouldn't be
you.
like this probably in Indiana. No.
Okay.
Nothing against Indiana.
We'd have to tone it down a little.
We have different kinds of shows.
But you just shot a new music video too. Did you shoot that here in San Diego as well, or did you travel for that?
No,
okay,
did
so
it here.
where do you shoot videos
Just on
in
the
San
block.
Diego?
Just on El Cajon Boulevard. In Balboa Park. No, I'm not.
If you be shooting the video at El Cajon Boulevard,
It's great energy. It is. So bad.
no, but it is a great video. It really is. I watched it. I watched a lot of your YouTube videos, so I couldn't even tell you how many of them. But then also what's cool too, speaking of like videos, etc.
Yeah.
You recently had your acting debut, right, last summer?
Yes.
So what does that mean? Can you explain that and how that was?
Well, I have a friend that asked if I would maybe collaborate with her on a performance she was writing. She was the writer.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, okay, do you want me to sing in it? And she said, actually, I think you should play the dead body in the back of my car.
No.
So I got to play a dead ghost, like that comes back to life.
Oh, so you
like,
came back to
haunting
life.
me. I haunted her. She killed me and kept me in her car. So every night she would come in the car and smoke her cigarette and drink and talk to me because she didn't want to let me go. She wanted to keep me. So instead she just kept my body.
Was this on El Cajon Boulevard?
No.
'Cause I would believe that. That's cool. What's the movie called though?
It was called Stiff Love.
Stiff.
What
Oh.
was
So were you her lover in it though?
Yes.
So you were her.
Yes,
Oh.
I was her lover. She picked me up on the side of the road and remembered, because I was homeless at the time, and she all of a sudden realized that I was this girl that she used to go and watch perform when we were younger, and I became a homeless, sad person that, was just on drugs all the time and just losing myself. And she saw me and picked me up. And she was a real estate agent at the time, so she had to do one last run. So she ran into this house to show someone. When she came back out, I was dead.
Oh, so she didn't kill you?
No,
Oh,
I
thought
died
I
in
just
her car.
assumed she killed
No,
you.
no. Sorry, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
how?
Sweet.
Yeah,
It's
how
real
sweet.
It was
and then
so
probably. I would at least just put you in the bed if I missed you and just
Yeah.
cuddle the bed.
I started to smell really bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It was awful. Yeah.
So you also got some cool shows if people want to see you alive, in San
Yes,
Diego,
yes.
in the scene. We have, I'll do it like this, even though it's written that way. So we have February 28th at Marrow.
Yes.
The cool, it used to be Ruby Room,
Yes,
but now it's
yes,
Marrow.
now it's
yeah,
Marrow.
and that's in Hillcrest. Okay, with
a great
Basement Collective. Okay.
Yes.
So perfect.
The Basement Collective, yes.
Awesome. And then March 8th, we the Cultural Center, and that's in Balboa Park, of course. Yes. So that's fantastically cool. Is that part of like an event, or is it something you're doing? Or
that's something that I believe we're going to start doing on a regular basis, maybe every 4 weeks or something like that. Yeah, it's something. This year, just a lot of new things are happening. We're trying to create more events, like what you're doing, also, to get people together in the city to do more expressive arts, entertainment, whatever it is that you like to do.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Fun. I love that. I love that. It seems to be, yeah, that's cool, right? There must be some energy coming, because I feel like these things are popping up left and right. Maybe we've just been void of them for such a long time. It's
maybe.
Like time.
We're hungry, yes.
So it's happening. And then April 11th, the Cava Lounge.
Yeah, I love the Cava Lounge.
Perfect. Where is that?
It's dark. It's off of Kettner.
Kettner, okay,
like
that's
down
easy.
Kind of by
yeah,
the
for sure.
Airplanes.
Casbah-ish area?
Yes, yes,
okay.
just a little ways
Fantastic.
past that. Yep.
So 3 awesome chances to come see you, of course, right? And so we're actually going to see you play in a minute, which is really great for the audience. You guys ready for that treat? So, thank you so much. Are you excited? Are you like?
I'm so happy.
Okay, good. It's gonna be your element on the stage over there. Okay, we'll love it. Well, the stage looks really good. You guys have set it up really nice. I'm really excited for this. You guys give it up for Mimi Zulu. We're ready to see it. And we'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mimi Zulu!
Creation falls deeply in my hands, up and out of sight. My heart soars above all is the hope that this love endures, but just a safe turn around the sun. So we can ask for. Creation falls deeply in my hands. I don't wanna put up a fight. You say you're always gonna be here to hold me tight. You say you're always gonna be here to hold me tight. Too tight, ain't right. And it rains love, and it rains freedom, and it rains love, and it rains freedom, and it rains love, and it rains freedom, and it rains love, and it rains freedom. Creation falls deeply in my hands, up and out of sight. My heart soars above all is the hope that this love endures, but just a safe return around the sun. It's all we can ask for. And it rains love, and it rains freedom.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. I cannot believe this, but next week is our season finale. What? I don't know how we came this far, but we did. It's all thanks to you guys for watching every week. We really, really, really appreciate it. You can get tickets to our show next week at tonightInSanDiego.com if you haven't already. And of course, you can like our Facebook page and keep up to date with all of our latest and greatest. And that would be facebook.com/tonightInSanDiego. Let's hear it one more time for our guest, Dennis Michael Broussard. Thank you for coming in tonight. And of course, to the amazingly talented Mimi Zulu. Let's hear it for her. This has been Tonight in San Diego, and we're gonna leave off with Mimi's video for Bounce! Let's do it!
I hope you don't mind if we move our man so that the two of us will have more room to groove. And when your flashy routine cannot keep up with the speed and elusiveness of this thing here, all I can say is that you will be in deep trouble.
And I'm about to make your speaker